tastes differ. Aren't you hungry?
Oh, yes, we are.
And I'm awfully thirsty.
Would you like a glass of orange juice?
Thanks, I'd love one. I like orange juice very much.
And I prefer apple juice.
All juices are good for you. Tomato, apple, apricot, and of course pineapple juice.
I like pineapples best of all.
What shall we have?
The 3-course meal, I suppose.
Well, you choose.
Let's start with salad, then chicken soup, fish and chips.
I think I'll have some peas, fruit, and a cup of tea without sugar.
Are you slimming?
Yes, I am.
What does your diet allow you?
Well, a little meat or fish, eggs, perhaps some cheese or milk, a lot of vegetables, lettuce, cabbage, tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, very few potatoes, a lot of fruit. No cakes, no ice cream, no chocolate, and very little salt.
I bet your producer only likes slim actors and actresses.
He does indeed. I have to be on a diet. I don't live to eat, but I eat to live.
Do you want dressing with your salad?
No, no thanks.
Tastes differ, of course.
Are you a vegetarian?
I don't think any of us is a vegetarian.
Good roast beef is much tastier than watery vegetables.
I'd order steak.
Do you like it rare, medium, or well done?
I must confess, I like good food, an occasional beer, cheerful people, theaters, and lively music.
Is this your Keep Fit program?
Yes, it is. My motto is eat at pleasure, drink with measure, and enjoy life as it is.
You're not a fitness fanatic, are you?
The advice of our doctor is quite different. Don't take a taxi, he says. Walk to your work each day. Ignore the lift, climb the stairs, don't eat bread and butter, take 2 cold showers a day, do plenty of housework, stop drinking, give up smoking, exercise your memory and train your body.
Your recommendations are very useful, Doctor.
Glad you think so.
In short, early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise.
You're quite right. I usually get up at 6:30 and do my morning exercises. It takes me half an hour.
How many meals a day do you have?
I have 4 meals a day. I like breakfast, lunch, dinner, the heaviest meal, and a cold supper. As a rule, I don't eat sweet things. They are fattening.
Have you ever tasted Mexican dishes?
No, I haven't. I've never been to Mexico.
What do you think of spicy food?
I avoid it. I prefer good, plain food. Nothing fancy.
A cigarette?
No thanks.
A drop of brandy.
I'm off alcohol.
Isn't it boring sometimes to follow these strict rules?
They are not strict. If you're in perfectly good health, you can enjoy life more and work better.
I agree with you. Health is the greatest wealth.
But it is so difficult to resist temptation. This apple pie looks so inviting. Can I have a piece of it?
Here you are.
Thank you.
I invite you to my lecture on Thursday evening at the Polytechnic Museum. It starts at 7:30.
With pleasure.
The more we learn, the less we know.
Whose photo is this?
Heavens, it's mine. How careless of me.
You have a large family.
Not very large. I have a wife, a son, and a daughter.
And who are these young people?
They are my nephews and my nieces, my sisters and my brother's children. I have a lot of relatives. This is my father-in-law.
The young man on the left is your son, isn't he?
How do you know?
Why, he looks like you.
But he takes after his mother in character. He's very hot-tempered.
How old is he?
He is 21. He's 2 years younger than my daughter. She's in the middle next to him. I'm missing my children.
Your daughter looks like a film star.
Does she? Children adore her. She teaches French. She's devoted to her work. I attended one of her classes once. The children read and spoke French, wrote a little, sang and played a lot of games. Now I know learning can be fun.
You're single, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I've watched the married lives of my friends. If you don't mind, I'll tell you what often happens. The wife usually complains. When we sit in the living room, you always watch TV and never look at me. When we eat breakfast together, you always read newspapers and never talk to me. When we go to parties, you usually sit with your friends and rarely dance with me. And you're lazy. You never help me with the housework. When our windows are dirty, you never wash them. When our car breaks down, you never fix it. You never play with the kids. Sometimes I think you don't love me. Do you call that a happy family life?
Don't be so pessimistic.
I'm not pessimistic. I'm being realistic.
I'm afraid you exaggerate the difficulties of married life. Love conquers all. And if a wife and husband share,
If Excuse my interrupting you, but we're running short of time.
Can we have the bill, please?